Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. Now, it's Friday. It's the end of the week. And I think a lot of you guys are starting to figure out that means it's time for another tech analysis. So while I straighten my mat just ever so slightly because it's driving me insane, let's talk about this week's deck just one more time. So it was the Amazement deck. And what it did was it basically just hammered your opponent with a whole bunch of trap effects and centered around just being an overall jerk to your friends, which is why I really enjoyed it. And the card I wanted to pick this week is Waking the Dragon. So this card is great in all three formats that I'm currently playing in. I am going to start playing the Common Charity here very shortly, which it is definitely legal in. I do play it in Speed Duel, and that's actually what this is. If we get real close up, these are Speed Duel copies. However, these aren't from my Speed Duel collection. These were extras from when I did a little bit of purchasing. And again, I'm using them right here in the Master game too. So very cool card, very great effect, and affects the effectiveness of it will vary. But let me show you guys what it costs first. So just real quick, I'm on TCG Player because it's where I purchase all of my cards as of late. And this card it's literally less than $1 a copy. The super rares are less than $1 a copy normally. Market value has them closer to $1. Here we go. Here's another common, 50 cents to $1, 90 cents to $1. That's the Speed Duel version. And then another super rare version again, between $1 and $2. Not a very hard card to come across. I was lucky. I pulled so many of this when I was purchasing the Speed Duel product and fell in love with the card effect then. So what does the card do? Well, quite simply, if this card is set and you control it and it leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect and is either in the graveyard or banished, then you get to special summon a monster from your deck or your extra deck. Now, that sounds amazing, but there are going to be a couple drawbacks. The card has to be able to be special summoned. So like anything that says it needs to be summoned this way, that way first, you do still have to fulfill previous requirements is the word I think I'm looking for. So like Blackluster Soldier, the Ritual Monster, yeah, I believe you can play that. But Blackluster Soldier Envoy, the beginning still requires a Banish of Dark and Light to initially be played. So that's going to be a no-go. Things like Gate Guardian, I think, are out. I actually don't know the wording on him that well. And there are quite a few fusion monsters that would be out as well. Now in Speed Duel, what this allows you to do is it allows you to play some of the largest cards in the game, being like the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I believe that's still our strongest. It is our strongest. At 4,500. You have the Arcana Knight Joker, which actually has a way of protecting itself, very similar to the way Macabre negates stuff by discarding cards that match typing. And it just allows you to play all of that. And then again, depending on what you have in the main deck, you might have some pretty large monsters there as well. And as long as the card can be special summoned, then you can play it out like that. So things like Obelisk, the Tormentor, are good for a turn, and then by their own effect will leave. In the main game and in Common Charity, we get more options. So in the main game, I got to play things like Legendary Six Samurai Shien this week. And again, playing a samurai outside of a samurai deck, like what? So that was pretty fun. I was able to play Invoked Macabre. And again, I wasn't playing an Invoked engine. I wasn't playing the Cyber Nova to Infinity play and then using Macabre as my fallback. That wasn't something I was doing. I was able to play The Last Warrior from Another Planet. That was amusing. I was able to play Naturia Exterio, a card I would never normally be able to summon. But because I was able to special summon it, I was able to board this guy who just continually banishes things in my discard pile while being able to send the next card from the top of my deck. So he just creates an infinite loop of stopping every spell trap. And it's this dollar common trap card that's just letting me play all of this stuff. There was one more, right? I guess I was able to play the Boral Sword. I didn't intend to go to Boral Sword because if there was a reason for me to go to Boral Sword, I usually won by then. But yeah, I was able to play some just crazy cool cards, and it was all due to playing Waking the Dragon. So this is just, it's a great card just in general. It's super slept on. As long as we don't have big back rows in Yu-Gi-Oh!, this card isn't going to see as much play in the Master or the Common Charity versions of the game. This will still see a lot of side deck play come Speed Duel. I can't wait to see what's going to be in the GX Battle Box. That should be a real treat for us. But at the risk of just going on and on and on about this, I'd like to just instead, wrap it up and thank you guys for stopping by today. Seriously, it's a pleasure that you guys keep coming back to the channel. And there are more than a handful of you that actually regularly comment. And a couple of you that, while you may enjoy the channel via other things, like watching YouTube through your television or whatever, you don't always get the chance to comment in, but you comment enough that we still get to see your name enough to know that you're still out there doing well. And seriously, guys, I hope everybody gets a chance to go do something for themselves today. So I'm not going to talk the normal stuff. I'm just going to wish you guys a great day. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.